We made it! The ride from Chiang Mai to Pai was quite twisty and turny. I had prepared myself for this and taken a anti-sickness tablet, and because of that it was absolutely fine. I even started to fall asleep towards the end. Where I'm staying is also the perfect location. I'm right next to the walking street but on a side street off it, so it's not as noisy. And honestly, the people are some of the friendliest I've met so far. Even the other travellers and tourists that are around the area have just been a lot more like happy to have conversation. So it's breakfast time first, and then I think I'm going to look into doing a mini tour of the main things to do around the area. This is literally the best day of my entire life. They have so many thriller books in this second-hand bookshop, and they're all maybe £6. So I did manage to book onto a half-day tour starting at 1 p.m, so it was perfect timing. I'm heading there now, and they're taking us to pretty much all the main tourist spots without having to rent a motorbike, which is just perfect. These places have honestly been beyond gorgeous, and now we're at our second coffee stop. Now we're at the last stop, which is Sunset. I can't get grab bikes here, which means that I'm a little bit more limited on how I can get around. You can rent them yourself, but I just have such a mental block on it at the moment. I really don't know why I'm avoiding it. But honestly, aside from the things I did yesterday, you probably don't need to get around so much. I'm staying right in the middle of Walking Street, so as you can imagine by the name, pretty much everything's walkable. So good, every time. I feel like sometimes all you want is to have it like pad thai and curry. It's just a big beef burger. So I have come for some lunch, and I've just got like the biggest one that they had, and I'm very excited for it. I'm also in this like cute little courtyard area. I love how every restaurant here is just really unique and friendly and outdoorsy. I'm about to FaceTime my best friend. Bit naughty. This is my second coffee of the day, but how good does this look? I've also just booked to go to 2 huts for sunset. The best places supposedly are the canyon where I went yesterday, and then at 2 huts. So I was like, I kind of want to do both. What is it with being away and having a sweet treat craving? About 10 p.m, it's so bad. If I was at home, I would never go and get something sweet at this time, but there's worse things I could be doing, okay? It's so much quieter tonight because they do this thing called tipsy tubing, and basically every tourist goes and does it in the daytime. So then when they get back, they've had enough to drink and they've all gone home. I, of course, haven't done it, and therefore I'm indulging in the benefits of everything being a lot quieter. In the last 3 or 4 weeks I've been in Thailand, it has not occurred to me once to get a smoothie bowl for breakfast until right now. Today I'm heading back to Chiang Mai on the same bus that I got on the way here, which was quite twisty turny, but I had no issues. So I'm thinking hopefully it's going to be the same on the way back. Pai has honestly been one of the most incredible places I've ever been to in my life. I think I do have a preference for the north of Thailand, like in terms of its vibe and just like the things that I would prefer to do. But Pai itself has been the most incredible experience. I can't even really put it into words. The like sense of community and just overall positivity this place has. I am beyond obsessed with this apartment. I actually can't get over how nice it is. I'm going to head straight out and get some food as I am starving after that bus ride to a place called Healthy Junk, which was recommended to me by some people I met in Pai, so have very high expectations. And then I've actually never been for a massage the whole time I've been in Thailand or any previous time I've visited Southeast Asia. I don't know how I haven't, but I haven't. So I'm going to go do that. Jaw literally just dropped to that bookshop. How gorgeous does it look? It's closed right now, but best believe that is first thing on the agenda tomorrow. That was absolutely incredible. I of course had to check out the rooftop pool immediately this morning, and now I'm ready for day one in Chiang Mai. Ignore how my voice sounds, I appear to have picked up some sort of cold even though it's really hot. I assume in Pai, but I don't feel too bad, so I'm just gonna continue exploring, and if I feel worse then I will pause. So first I'm gonna head to Fern Forest Cafe, which has been so highly recommended to me by my lovely friends Andy and Liv. They were here a few weeks ago and were like, this is the #1 thing you have to do. So that's where I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna just check out some of the temples in the old town. Literally one of the best things about travelling alone is you get seated straight away. It's just one person. This is by far the best coffee place that I've found so far. Next I'm gonna head to this temple where there's an artist village outside, and apparently you can just go do little bits of crafts, buy souvenirs, and it's just like a really nice feel-good place. So I'm thinking I might actually make a couple of little bits to send home as well. That was 10 baht for these little stickers, and this is my fortune, so now I get to see which fortune it corresponds to, and funnily enough 20 is actually my unlucky number. There are so many actual artists here showcasing their work. Since I'm sat here alone, people walking past me like, this is literally just a little me and an abstract piece of art, if you can even call it that. Okay, I just finished this. I'm not going to win any awards for drawing or painting skills, but we have a little abstract leaf. But jokes aside, that was such a nice little different activity to do whilst I was in the city. It's quite quiet in this area, which is good. When I first walked in, it was really, really busy. So I think you just kind of have to dive in, see which areas that you want to check out. So I'm going to a market tonight that is only on a Friday, and it's kind of a local one. I can't find it anywhere online. I've just seen it on a sign in the Newman area where I'm staying. And you know, I was just thinking, I've not had an orange smoothie in a good few days, so I think it is orange smoothie time. I've just had breakfast and now I'm going to go and check out this area of secondhand clothes. There's a few thrifted clothes shops next to each other and I've heard it's a really, really good value and there's some really nice clothes there as well. So that was definitely a little bit different to what I was expecting, but if I had the energy to dig through loads of 5-bar pieces of clothes, literally starts at, what is that, like 15p, then I would have been able to find some gems, but it was too hot, I'm overstimulated. But I do recommend checking it out if you have some extra time in Chiang Mai. Now I'm going to go and check out a cute ring making cafe that I've seen and it looks so adorable. I'm hoping I can get a brew and just make my own jewellery. How fun does that sound? This is one of the best parts about being away and having a little bit more time in a certain place. You can check out the more local activities as well. That was so much fun. They've just given me a little ticket and they're going to make the ring for me now. I'm just going to go and find something to drink, a smoothie. It was quite loud in there. I'm actually so happy with how they turned out. How cool is that? I put my initials on it as well, obviously. It was such a fun thing to do. So they were 100 baht for the bookmark and 70 baht for the ring, but everything that was silver was only 50 baht. It's obviously a silver jewellery making workshop, but I'm a gold girly, so I had to get gold. So tonight I'm going to go and try the food that the north of Thailand is the most famous for. It's called khao soy and I have never had it and I have no expectations apart from that everybody says they love it. The place I'm going to as well is actually Michelin Guide because if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. Today I'm heading on a tour to the sticky waterfalls and the angel falls as well, which is definitely one of the most popular things to do. Of course, I had to come and get my coffee first for the van. Also, normally the tour guides like sit in the car, which is absolutely fine, like they're not obliged to come in, but the lady on this tour has been so helpful. She's just taken so many photos of me without even having to ask. That was like a volcano. Nothing screams British tourists like taking the photos and immediately just going to find a coffee anyway. Now we're going to the sticky waterfalls where I've been told a lot to not bring this camera, so I hope it's worth it. Okay, I know it's literally in the name, but the waterfalls were actually really easy to walk on. Like, I was absolutely fine. I was speeding past some people, if anything. You'll absolutely not be surprised to know that I'm heading to another night market tonight. This one is a bit more central and I am absolutely starving, so I really hope it's a good one. I think today might be the most exciting day of this video because I'm going to an elephant sanctuary. This has been on my bucket list for so long and Chiang Mai is one of the best places to do it because of course we're in the north of Thailand. I've also been so picky which company I've chosen to go with, so this is a completely ethical, no touch, no bathe, no feeding, just purely observing the elephants. So we've just arrived, we've got our first glimpse already. We're going to go on a walk in a minute and go closer to where the actual elephants are being fed. This is just incredible.
Not only elephant, the other kind of animal, many dog, cat. She need banana.
This is so much more incredible than I expected. I feel like we're walking with them. This is the best setup I can think of. They've been telling us how the elephants got here in the first place, and some of the stories are like awful. I've just got back and showered after the most incredible day. I cannot even put into words seeing the elephants up close, like how amazing that was. I've just got ready because tonight I'm actually going to go to a cabaret show. It's something that I have never really done before, but seems like after you've done the basics of Chiang Mai, this seems to be the next thing to do. I'm also going with some other solo travellers that I met at one of the night markets, so I am very excited.